comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
Anticipates the overhead. Goes for an overhead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Low kicks are a no-go. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Shoots off a fireball up close.
どうするどうする
Combo with the target combo. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
Grabs them, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Burnout activates.
いやー頑張れ慎重ですねヒヤヒヤします
That's what we want. Experiencing burnout. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? This is a prime opportunity to end it. Delivers the pain. Right butt super art. In there.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはいいですね2人ともやる気満々だ
Vulcan Blast.
いやーどうだどうだ
Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fires a power wave! Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throw is denied. What a read! They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A gas KO!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー熱い戦いでした次の試合もファイト
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける
Checks him with the projectile. Throws him down. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Player 1 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
Next up, on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Can't tech the throw?
どうなる
Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. The jump in is denied. More like that.
ナイス
Takes a trip, gets him.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう
How they utilize the corner. This fight is just underway. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
出た SA 技
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Drive rush to keep it going.
いやーどうだどうだ
Impaler. Manages to block. No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今のナイスナイス
Smart play. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. There's oh my, the throw tag. Gotta do better than that.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Wow, that throw did some juicy damage.
これは強すぎですね
Here comes the corner pressure.
いやーい
A rare chance here. They gotta do something.
今のは効いてる
What a finish.
決まった
The pieces are there. Keep your...
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
よろしくお願いします
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Blocks the jump in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Keep at it.
惜しい。
Pressuring the situation with the picture-perfect parry there. Their timing is on point.
どうするどうする。
They are on a roll. They push forward to pressure the opponent. KO.
決着ですね。
I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back now.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです。
Throws them to negate the block. Very solid corner switch. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから。いいよいいよ。
Not bad, not bad.
いや惜しいな今の。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Knockdown and still scrapping. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Noticeable look willing to risk it for the overdrive.
いったれいったれ。
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Drive rush.
なんか
KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't worry about the loss because your next win is gonna show them that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Nice. Real smart choice there.
すごい。
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Get so.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
It's all good. You can still take this back.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやーどうなるんだろう。
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation.
いいよいいよ。
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Charges forward. Burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Player 1 in dire springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breather. Connects with medium kicks. Barely blocks the jump in there.
決まったー。
Every loss is a chance to learn.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
どっちも強そうですね。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Good call just now.
うまい。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt as their drive gauge runs out. Sticks the combo. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Shows the medium kick. Throws them to negate the block.
お
Very solid corner switch. Breaks the block with a throw.
いいですね。
Flushes that off.
やばい。
Is it time for the...
ガッツに当たっちゃいましたね。
Looking too impressed with this super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Is this gonna kill? Ooh, they're gonna feel KO.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 1 is unrivaled.
圧倒してましたねすごい
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
再戦いいですね
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる
Throws them down.
うまいどうなる
Uses the parry. Sick.
すごい
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning his fire. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Nice.
ナイス慎重ですね
How they utilize the corner. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Omniverse, great work. Just like that.
いや惜しいな今
KO.
の綺麗に決まりましたね
Yes. Keep it up.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Big, low, reaching heavy. Is it time for the mix? That drive impact is blocked. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Throws them to negate the block. There's a definite burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That's what we want.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Go springs forward with the drive rush.
こっからどう行くんでしょう
Drives it back, misses. Why are they going in? Hang down. Blocks it. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
This is a critical moment.
すごい激闘です
Flatline zone.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Connects with medium kick. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet.
このラウンドに注目ですね
Springs forward with the drive rush. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Still can't find a way out of this. What a parry! Just knew the throw was coming. All in with the more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. What a finish!
よ名勝負
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Breaks the block with a throw. Slips the grab. Pressuring the situation with the charger. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
It's okay. You're doing well.
惜しいどうするどうする
Burnout is triggered.
頑張れ
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
ヒヤヒヤします
Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Lets off the projectile to waste time. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
慎重ですね
With the throw. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Shadows, no worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the throw. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
Scrapping it out up close. Jump, clutch, flash anti-air.
今の完璧
Who's gonna take it?
すごい激闘ですねどっちも負けないで
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Jump drive and back misses.
めっちゃ惜しいドンマイです
Closes it out.
決めてったナイス
And Bison wins.
Don't worry about the
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね Nowhere to run
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
どっちも強そう
Goes for the throw.
お
Lots of aggression from both sides.
どうだ
Don't worry, it happens.
惜しい
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Yeah. Misses the drive impact. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Shows a medium kick. Went for the chip kill.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Well read. Keep going.
強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Uses the parry. This fight is just underway. What kind of experiencing burnout?
いやー頑張れ
Blocks the impact. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just hits him with a stop and fire. Oh, starts to pry them open. Following up, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
ヒヤヒヤしますいいですね
Throws him.
今の完璧
Excellent block. Nice parry. Time to take this momentum and oh, now that is a punish. There's still a chance here. What are they gonna do?
危ない危ないでもまだいける
There it comes. All the throw connects.
すごすぎ繊細
Uses their drive gauge. Not in range for the throw. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Closes it out.
決まった
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
圧倒してましたねすごい
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね頑張れ
Grabs him. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Throws him down. There's a thunder switch. Lots of aggression from both sides.
どうだ
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here?
あと少し
Okay, they trade hits. Maybe they should back off a bit. Can't tech the throw? There's still a chance here. Impacts a note experiencing burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO.
おー
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよねナイスナイス
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A good call there.
まあそういうこともあるよね
Still slugging it out at this range.
いいよいいよ
The drive impact is denied.
いいガード
Big throws. Connects with the throw.
今の完璧いけるよ集中集中
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Big opportunity now. More fuel for the fire. What a finish.
決めてったナイ
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
スいやー強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Buffalo, they're blinking. Big throws.
いいですね
A back throw for damage and vital positioning. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいんじゃないですかこれいけそうです
Throws them.
今の完璧
What are they gonna do? Good decision with that throw.
今のは効いてる
Lays down a side hustle. They're recovered. Connects with the throw. range here. Oh my god, they just choked it up!
いったれいったれ。
Any throw will whiff at that range. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
いや
It is over!
ー、決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 2 got a huge...
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
よろしくお願いします。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
気合入ってますね。
No heavy? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
The low kick is blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Grabs him, takes a trip. They are on a roll. Brushes off the impact. Checks him with the projectile. How they utilize the corner. The jumping is denied. Will they be in there?
決まった
Yes! Keeps it up.
ー。いや、強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。い
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
やー、どうなるんだろう。
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here.
お、どうなるんでしょうか。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Charges forward. Is it time for the mix?
どうなる。
Barely blocks the jumping. Playing nice. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Zones with the fireball. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. No flatlines up.
決まった
Terry,
Player 1 has to be pleased with that win.
ー。もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
始まりましたね。
The low kick is blocked. That drive impact doesn't get through.
いいガード。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
どうするどうする。
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They are on a roll. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. Goes for an KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Checks him with the projectile. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。いいですね。いやー、どうだどうだ。
The impact doesn't do anything.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Gotta be careful not to. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Out of there.
いいよいいよ。
KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Terry,
Well, listen.
here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
なんかワクワクします。
Round one.
see what they try to do here in the first round.
始まりましたね。
The throw connects for counter hit damage.
どうだ
Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
Throws them to negate the block. Sweet.
天才かどうするどうする
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nice. Takes a trip. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
どっちもギリギリ
That's what we want. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback.
うわ逆転だ
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Solid throw tech. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから
Gotta be careful not to whip as this charges forward. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね二人ともやる気満々だ
They return to set hits them with a stop and bomb.
やばい
Uses the gauge for a super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Catches in the 3 bars for right head. You've never seen Terry fall out like this.
全然気が抜けませんね
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
まだここから
The low.
すごすぎ天才
Both fighters. Ooh, what a smart throw. Why are they going in? Hang back. Here comes closes it out.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 1 showing time in the lab pays off.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Just out of range for that throw. Big counter. The low kick connects. The low is denied. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Low kicks are a no-go. How they utilize the corner. Opts for the throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life.
いやーどうだどうだ
Yeah. Neither of them willing to back off here. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Oh god, this is tense.
やばいよ
Gets him.
ナイスナイスかっこい
Well read. Keep going.
いいやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Grabs him. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger?
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Charges forward. Smart play to stop the opponent there.
It's past your bedtime
KO.
決まった
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Going on the offensive? Oh, the throw connects. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
Back to... Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
Big throws. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. What are they gonna do? The throw doesn't connect. Throws out the Kachosen for the... Wow, reads the counterattack. No, oh, putting the cherry on top.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
And Hanasakura finds the mark. Fly's gonna give you the warm and fuzzies, but not the ones that you want. What's that off? Oh! Will this be enough to kill?
The big one! Lightning!
They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね
Player 1 must be beaming after that.
強すぎ
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
どっちも強そうですね
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
かっこいいとこ見たいです
the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Goes for the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block.
ナイス
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Whiffs the throw. Whiffs the throw. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
ヒヤヒヤします
Nice!
慎重ですね
Charges forward. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to place it in there.
ナイスナイスかっこい
Round two.
Send them home. You got this one.
いなんか本当勢いがすごいですねいやーこのまま勝ってしまうでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Nice counter.
慎重ですね
Grab. Burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising fast. Their opponent's gonna have to break this all in. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Will they gamp all the throw connects?
今の完璧今のは効いてる
Flatline thing.
よ名勝負
Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
圧倒してましたねすごい
We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking?
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Nice. Real smart choice there. Opts for the throw. Throws him down.
うまい
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That's how it's done.
どうなる
There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Anything could happen here.
いやーここ気が抜けないですね
Combo with the target combo. Nice KO.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Yes. Keep it up.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Uses the parry. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Does a good job of pushing back. Super on jump charges forward. The jumping is denied. Bach looking to impress with this super.
あこれかっこいいやつ
Cammy speed on full display. It's the Delta Red Assault. Now, can they finish the job? The opening on that impact. Will they take it?
いや惜しいな今の
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Oh, says no to the impact. Doing some quick planning?
もうねここ本当に難しいでしょうね
Doing some quick planning? Quick spin knuckle. Connects with medium kick. Super is on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
この場面でいい感じに溜まっておりますゲージが
Are they thinking about how absolutely relentless? There's still a chance here. In there.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Going on the offensive? Fires a power wave! We're just getting started here. Who will take control?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Connects with the throw!
すごすぎ！天才！
Excellent read!
いいよいいよ！ナイスガード！白熱してます！
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Let's lose the power wave! Sticks out a kick. You've got to be mindful of overhead, but it won't work.
ちゃんとガードしてる！すごい！
Oh my, the protect. Both turns out.
頑張れ！いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか？これは。
Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Let's lose the power wave!
全然気が抜けませんね。
No! Critical art now? Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! Are you kidding me?
うわー決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
ギリッギリの接戦って感じですごい面白かったです。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Frozen. What's next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Big takes them down without a scratch.
決着ですね。
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっから。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps? Grabs him?
天才か？いやー、どうだ。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Will they be able to manage what little experiencing burnout?
いやー、頑張れ！
No worries about that. Oh no, they're stunned.
頑張れ！
Sammy speed on full display. It's the Delta Red Assault. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね？ここから。
Frozen! How long can this offensive assault continue? Super is on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
ゲージ溜まってますね。いける。
Axes out the cage right there!
ナイス。
The Wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his face! Command's about to show everyone who runs this town!
行ったれ。
What a finish!
決まったー。
Send him home! You got this one!
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They're trading attacks! Shark going on the offensive? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Charges forward. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Forward throw! Laying the pressure on Thing. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Target combo into... Oh, forget about that. Focus.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。こっからどう行くんでしょう。
Player 1 can't let this simmer. Nothing stops this train. What now? What is absolutely relentless. Player draw super hard incoming. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough?
Locked on.
Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Or then it is over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
始まりましたね。
Ooh, what's this? Nailed it. Bro, misses. How will they utilize the corner? Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Combo with the target combo. Nice.
どうなる？
Will they be able to muster up one final push? So they break forward to press KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Double lariat and now? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Looking to plan him with a plow gun. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。いいよいいよ。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this time. Target locked and scoop.
いけるよ。集中集中。いやー頑張れ。
Oh my god, they just choked it up! KO!
決まったー。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
That's gonna leave them rattled. They are in a real battle. Crowds them from above.
全然気が抜けませんね。
Absolutely relentless. Oh, yo, Rock Super hit. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Closes it out.
決めてったー。ナイ
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
ス。めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Neither of them willing to back off here. Nails the anti-air.
天才か？
The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. That's how it's done.
天才か？
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. One combo can end this round right now.
どっちもギリギリ。
Charges forward. Oh, could be the start of something.
もうねここ本当に難しい。
Nah, KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Well read. Keep going.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Holds out with the block. Hold your breath.
おナイスナイス。
Will gain control of the match in the early going.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Going on the offensive, player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Fires a power wave. No worries about it.
いや惜しいな今の。
They're going for the super art.
やばい。
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. But they need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Raises with power 1 KO.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player 2 puts a bow on it.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
再戦いいですね。
Nice. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. How will they utilize the corner? Will this super art connect?
どういうことこれ。どうするどうする。
Bro misses. A little too greedy there.
外れちゃった。
Blows them. What's next? KO.
決着ですね。
Yes. Keep it up.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
A super art?
やばい
Opt for the strike and then for the burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Now, a super art?
あこれかっこいいやつ2人ともやる気満々だ
No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The overhead denied.
いいよいいよナイスガードこっからどう行くんでしょう
That's what we want. Will they get burns out? Screw Malcolm. What a finish.
よっ名勝負
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Both of them already going on the offensive. Grabs and throws them away.
ナイスナイス
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Ooh, what a smart throw. Smart play with the throw. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia.
白熱してます
Ooh, you never know what falls flat into the guard break. Nice. They're in the corner. Guess they changed the match.
いやー一気に
Yo, Ross, super here.
なんかすごい
Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Still in it with a sliver. The flatline though.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね
Let us begin. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
どっちも強そう
Parries the attack and plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Who's it gonna be?
なんか読み合ってる感じですかねわかんないけど
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
すごい
The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. No good up high. Feeling out the spacing.
いやーここ気が抜けないですね
There's a corner switch. Grabs him,
天才か
takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
お
Both sides backing off to form their game plan. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Time's the only thing moving here.
いやーどうだどうだ
Brushes that off and keeps going.
どういうことこれ
Sticks the combo. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Is it time for the mix? In there!
綺麗に決まりましたね
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから
Goes for the super art?
いいですね
Were they baiting them into that? How will they utilize the corners? Super clutch corner switch. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. There's a wall splash. Just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Pokes with a medium kick. A parry? Player two is working with a better. Ooh, what a smart throw!
今の完璧いったれいったれ
Still a chance. They gotta do it. Closes it out.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round.
このラウンドに注目ですね
Their life bar has now been whittled down to about 50%. Can this drive bring them back? Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Clutch as that drops him hard.
いいですね
Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart blow. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Keeps the blow heavy, but no go. The drive impact doesn't work.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい全然気が抜けませんね
Shrugs that off.
なんかすごい
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Just do it, man. All whip and no throw. You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
めっちゃ惜しい
What a finish.
決めてったナイス
Ryu wins.
Okay, on to the next one.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Where's the power wave? Throws out a projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかねどうだ
Opts for the throw. What are they thinking?
どうなる
Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Neither of them willing to back off. Keep at it.
惜しい
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
あと少し
Blocks the low heavy. Throws them to negate the block.
おいいやいいや
Jumps up. Experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ
Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
これどっちが勝つの
So, what's next?
もうねここ本当に難しいんですよね
That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? A critical situation for both fighters. KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
なんか本当勢いがすごいですねいやーこのまま勝ってしまうんでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Trying to read each other here?
おどうなるんでしょうか
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
もうねここ本当に難しいんでしょうね
Drive boosted Hago. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter.
どうするどうする
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
ナイスナイス
Experiencing burnout. Manages to block the jump in attack. Now hits him with a stop and vibe.
ちょっと何ですか今のこの感じは名勝負の予感がします
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
どうなるんですかねここから慎重ですね
Not much life difference. Player 2 will need. Just goes for it at this range
やばい
with the solar plexus strike.
いけるよ
In there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
いやー熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump. Scrambling, block, super hard incoming.
なんかすごい
You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
めっちゃ惜しいどんまいです
What are they gonna do? Oh, burnout! Do they mean to do that? The rising tackle raises the roof. The low block.
すごすぎ天才白熱してます
What were they thinking?
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Why are they going in? Hang the flag lines on.
よ名勝負
Terry
Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ最強です
Adds a bit of OG spice.
いいですね
Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Player 2 has the life advantage.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Oh, that happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。どうなる？
No good up high. Was looking for that jump attack. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be, not having the cross up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. Nice. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing.
いやーここ気が抜けないですね。
That's what we want.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Each hit is so important here.
これどっちが勝つの？
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Time experiencing burnout. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Jumps in. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Well read. Keep going.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Parries the jump in to shut it down. Saw that.
ナイス。
With the super art connect, scrapping it out up close. That entire round went the distance, but we'll see how they decide to change it up for the rest of the game.
そういうことなんですね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. The low doesn't connect. Brushes off the impact. They're going for the super art.
ちょっと何ですか今の？
Drive gauge cap. Oh, burnout triggered. That's what we want. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Great work. Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の。いやいや。
There's still a chance here. Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Time to take this momentum and drive it back misses. So, hits the drive. They are not getting close to each other. Still a chance. They gotta do it. The low, there's a burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Closes it out.
決まった。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Raises with power weight. Manages to block the jump. Just goes for it at this range.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。いけるよ。集中集中。
They need to be mindful in with the crossups. Is it time for the... Ooh, what a smart throw. Shrugs that off. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
This could really tip the scales.
おお、ユウはなかなかいい雰囲気。
Flatline zone.
決まった。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい。